First, let's see the top headlines. MPCC expresses dissatisfaction over non-mentioning of Manipur issues in presidential speech by Draupadi Murmu. Kokomi spokesperson Kurai Zambatauba to champions Manipur's cause at UNHRC sessions. Your visits and words can end the violence in Manipur within 24 hours. World Meitei Council to PM Narendra Modi. Memorandum containing 4 points agenda submitted to Governor Anusuya for tabling before the ongoing parliament sessions. Apunba Meitei Imalup. Section 144 imposed in areas of Kakching district over speculations of disturbance in peace. Good evening, you're watching Primetime English News. We have the latest updates in detail. During a press meet held today at the Manipur Pradesh Congress, Bhavan's MPCC working president K.S. Debabrata has expressed his dissatisfaction over not mentioning about the current issues of Manipur by the President Draupadi Murmu during her inaugural speech of joint parliament sitting on June 27th. Speaking to media persons, MPCC working president K.H. Debabrata further stated that in the 30-para speech of the President of India, the current situations of strife-torn Manipur was not at all highlighted. He continued that the speech to be given by the President of India is being delivered after getting approval from the cabinet, where the different plans, projects and missions to be achieved are being highlighted for the common masses and for the newly elected MPs as well. He further stressed that India ranks fourth in the world when it comes to the providing safeguards and protections of the humanities and human causes. However, for the strife-torn states Manipur, the Prime Minister is not at all willing to visit Manipur, which has been burning for more than 14 months. Further, the statements of President of India in her speech at para number 30, wherein she stated that we work together with common ideas and goals. However, Manipur is not presented in such a picture, and this will only delay the process of restorations of peace and normalcy in the state. With regards to the statement of the Chief Minister N. Birendra during an interview with NewsX, wherein it was commented that gross blunders has been committed by the earlier Congress governments in the states and have also accused of the stationing designated Sioux camps in and around the fringe areas of the valley, which is inappropriate. MPCC working president K.H. Debabrata expressed that during the tenures of the Congress governance, there was no violations of the ground rules by the Sioux militant groups. This has emerged during the governments of the BJP-led government. He further questions as to if the early Congress governments had committed gross mistake during its tenure, then why is the current BJP-led governments not taking up necessary measures to correct those mistakes in the interest of the general public?
India has been at the forefront in safeguarding humanity. You have a single the forefront, be it be corona crisis or earthquake, war, or humanity, see, Nang, Kanabo, the therefore, it crisis of see, Bharat Nadi, Prithvi, for the war, Topa, corona crisis like earthquake, Punamata, Prithvi, Nia, Mayam, Sigi the Maktason Tokana, Honori and high. Prithvi Marupoi, Bharat Mala, Bisabandu, Ahogi, Kanosigi. Prithvi is Marupu and Alina, Chopa aspiration of a link bomb at the private. But the Manipur today, Honorable Prime Minister Amuta Lawuya, Manipur 3,500 project of the Bauda Guata Devi, remote sensing the remotely inaugurate of womb, but foundation is not let the womb, but the missing. masi Manipur da Prime Minister ki personally nuai ta mama laibata mo laibasi khana bama tam oi na koi tamjani e aduga loisalapada koi the 100 ki parliament ki spirit ai ta the spirit of the parliament yam mun ne ma thau ta ba ai ta parliament se kadom chatoi ni sumai na hai paragraph 30 paragraph number sida in our Vedas our sages have inspired us with the message Samano Mantra Samiti Samani. I believe we work together with a common idea in the goal. We work together with a common idea in the goal. Parliament said, Masina, this is the spirit of the Parliament.
Khuraizam Mathauba, working president of the International Peace and Social Advancement IPSA and the spokesperson for the Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity COCOMI, is poised to advocate for the Manipur's concerns at the 56th session of the United Nations Human Rights Council UNHRC. According to a press statement, the UNHRC sessions held from June 18 to July 12, 2024 in Geneva, Switzerland, will see Mathauba addressing the councils under agenda items 3. He has been nominated by the various civil society organizations to represent Manipur, where he will engage with key figures and officials, including special rapporteurs focusing on the diverse human rights issues. During his participation, Mathauba plans to raise pressing issues concerning Manipur, highlighting recent developments and the challenges faced by the regions. Notably, he has expressed dissatisfactions with the approach of the newly formed governments of India and the President of India's stance as articulated during the Parliament's inaugural sessions.
I'm here in the United Nations in Geneva to attend the 56th session of the United Nations Human Rights Council, and I shall be attending one of the item number 3, agenda item number 3, where I will be giving my interventions on the ongoing conflict and human rights situations in Manipur and Northeast India. Well, it will be my tentative schedule is likely to be on 2nd of June. Well, before that, while I have been preparing here for my participations, I have been meeting with several officials and mandated special rapporteurs of different agendas and different forums, and I shall be continuing in that exercise to meet more people, to let the people know that they know the ongoing grim human rights situations in Manipur. Well, today I want to issue some of the opinions regarding the present development that had happened in my state and in the Parliament of the Indian state. It has come to our notice that the first session of the newly formed government in the Indian Parliament has begun, and in the opening day of the session, while the keynote was being delivered by the Honorable President of India, it was very unfortunate that the President of India has even failed to acknowledge the ongoing 1-year-long grim crisis, unfortunate crisis that has been happening in the state of Manipur.
Apunba Meitei Imalup today has submitted the 4 agendas memorandum to the Governor Anusuya Uike to be placed before Prime Minister Narendra Modi for tabling before the ongoing Parliament sessions. Addressing media persons during a press meet held today at the Manipur Press Club, Apunba Meitei Imalup Governor Laima Pokpam Rabeti Laima stated that the memorandums contains the demands for the implementation of NRC in the states, revoking of Sue's agreements with the Kuki militants, and also removal of the words any Kuki tribes for the grants of ST status to the illegally entered Kuki immigrants. She further expressed that the memorandum also highlighted the demands for not taking any actions against the Meitei villages volunteers who have been guarding and protecting the territorial boundaries of the states from the attacks by the illegal Kuki militants.
Makoy na makoy gi oiba cookie singna any cookie tribe fiber wahaya masijin naraga makoy na ST demand to salapase masi sukya yabang amloy aduga su India ga mena mase yabiganu haiba wafam se koina thamjari mari subada aikoi na tha taram doi sukna satharakpa aikoi na hauruba sunataba aikoi gi laijariba imung manung kairoi laikai amadi aikoi gi khungangbu ngakchanaba sem thamjariba aikoi gi pal ngakpa isa isu singse aikoi gi pal ngakpa singse makhoi gi mathakta karigumba makhal amatagi awana tahanbiganu lansi loiraga makhoi se masa masa gi mayumda amuk adum hanjakini hojik aikoi na chathariba lalasida aikoi da phangiba miot minai singsida kitang ngak thok janabagi damakta makhoi se thokjarakpani makhoi se amuk masa masa gi yumda mu hanjagadabani.
World Meitei Councils, in a letter addressed today to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has urged them to visit Manipur in order to end the current violence in the states. The letter has stressed that visits and words of PM Narendra Modi can bring peace within 24 hours, as the perpetrators of the violence seems to have a good rapport with the army and the Assam Rifles. The governments of India can also abrogate the SU agreements and activate the army, Assam Rifles, etc. to restore order. Regarding the Meitei arms youth defending the families against the migrants Chin Kuki perpetrators, it is believed that once the perpetrators are controlled, the problem will be resolved quickly, the letter addressed. The letter also highlighted that on August 9, 2023, Union Home Minister Amit Shah addressed the Parliament about Manipur for 32 minutes. However, it was painful that the Home Minister did not explain why the army, Assam Rifle, etc. had to remain silent spectators. If the forces had been active from the beginning, the violence could have been controlled and Manipur will not be in its current states of turmoil. Mysore Tourism National Secretary RPI Athawale has urged the Union Minister of Tribal Affairs, Joel Orams, to include Meitei in the settled tribe list of the country constitution of India. He, along with the Union Ministers of Social Justice and Empowerment, Ramdas Athawale went to the official residence of the Union Minister of Tribal Affairs, Joel Orams, located at New Delhi, 8 Tolkadar roads today, and urged to include Meitei in the SD list. He also explained the Union Ministers of Tribal Affairs that the Chin Kuki community are not the indigenous people of Manipur. They are really illegal immigrants migrated from the neighboring Myanmar, so they should be removed from the SD status. It may be recalled that the Mysore Tourism some months ago met Union Ministers of the Tribal Affairs Arjun Munda at New Delhi and urged removal of the Chin Kuki from the SD status. In a meeting, the Union Ministers informs that recommendations from the state government should be furnished to the ministry. If the state government sends recommendations to the ministry, then the matter can be considered, the ministers replied. United Jiri Youth League, Jeroboam has strongly rejected the lies of the Mar Student Association, Jeroboam Joint Headquarters, claiming that the abandoned houses of the Mar communities were looted by the Meitei miscreants on 24 and 25th of June 2024. It has been also fabricated that their houses were towed after they have been abandoned on 6th of June 2024 at Uchantol. Some old wretched vacant houses, which has been abandoned for a long time without occupants, were destroyed by the sudden angry mob shortly after the late S. Sarat Singh was found brutally murdered by the Kuki Jo Ma militants. It is well known that the internally Meitei displaced persons from around 70 houses of the Boro Bekra subdivisions, which has been torched and destroyed with bombs by the Kuki Jo Ma militants are living in the 7th relief camps, Jiri and Barak circles. So we strongly condemn the habits of the spreading lies by the Kuki Jo Ma community, who met false allegations and propagandas that IDPs Meiteis occupy the deserted Kuki Jo Ma houses at the Kalinagar. Addressing media persons today, Tinglambal Kuman's General Secretary United Jiri Youth League stated that all CSOs of the Jeroboams had been maintaining peace in and around Jeroboam as a peace-loving community for more than 1 year, despite its being repeatedly broken by some Kuki Jo Ma miscreants engaging in various barbaric activities, such as mental torture of Meitei girls at the Borobekra subdivisions, life-threatening of the one workers along National Highway 37 near Kaifundai, destructions of the saw buildings with heavy bombs at the Lamthai Kunal Borobekra, destructions of the Lamthai Tanja Soroi Kangba, offering of the gods at the Laingang Pokpi, and the using often inflammatory or contentious language to elicit a response. As a matter of the above facts, the Meitei community has run out of the patience, he added. Hence, they have earnestly requested the district police, Jereboms and other related authorities to take necessary legal actions against the culprits to prove that there is a rule of law, he stated. A one-day conclave on the opportunities of learning foreign languages, employabilities, higher education and business was held today at the classic Grande Imperial Hall, Chimarong, Infal East. The conclave was jointly organized by the THACnet Foundations, Globich Web Solution Private Limited, Thangzam Agro Business Limited, Caesar Hospital and Research Institutes, Medilines Healthcare Private Limited, and the Manipur Times. Speaking during the events, Professor Chies Ibohol Meitei, Director, Research and Development Cell, stated that the learning foreign language not only gives exposures of learning and knowing the language of the particular country, but it also provides an insight into the economic and cultural aspects of the country, and this contributes to the developments and progress of the nations. Further speaking during the events, he expresses that in today's modern advanced world, providing your youngsters with the opportunity, the learning of a foreign language is an added boost for the empowering and increasing their knowledge with better avenue for the competitions and exposures. The event was also attended by the Babina groups of the company's chairman, Dr. T.H. Dhabali, Schools of Humanities, MU Dean Professors Soibam Imoba Singh and Deva Chandra Singh, Scientist Director, Nilits Infal.
In various other areas where demands are available, at least we must try to develop some sort of acquaintances to speak the foreign language. That way, it will add values to your academic profile, at the same time, your employability. And in fact, the topic initiated by TechNet Foundation on this conclave, the opportunities of learning foreign languages, with special emphasis to employability, higher education, and business development. It is of very much contributed relevant. I believe the young minds definitely will be getting insightful ideas, and probably from that you can just ignite your minds, your thinkings, and you try to grasp one opportunity to catch hold of one foreign language, and in the next few years down the line you can become a globally acceptable workforces. And for that, I believe there are ample opportunities of getting full scholarship under the Korean Foundation, Korean government scholarship, Japanese.
One-day interaction programs on factor distributions and self-infusions of hemophilia patients were held today at the conference hall, Department of Medicine, Jenims, Borompat. It was organized by the INTAS Foundations in collaborations with the Jenims Medicine Department and the Hemophilia Society Infal's chapter. Dr. Iram Anil's Associate Professors, Medicine Department of Jenims, Dr. L. Daya Lakshmi Devi, States Nodal Officers, National Health Mission Manipur, and Dr. A. Maina, President HSIC, graced the occasion as Chief Guest, President, and a Guest of Honor, respectively. Speaking on occasions, Dr. L. Daya Lakshmi Devi says that nowadays the method of the hemophilia treatments becomes a common in the state. While treatment is proceeding in the home, the help of the other members of the family is quite needed. It is witnessed that many patients increase the method of the home treatment for the hemophilia in our states. It is a sign of improvement of the home therapy methods, she added.
I did recognize the Vibama. Adudagidi, Sigi Blizzard of Taragadi, Hypetraka, survey through the knowledge, the Gisum, learn to send you, but doses command a calculate the Unikaya, Charaka, Piganico. Adudagidi, a proper storage of the concentrated. Storage is Yamaru, but Yum the Pupikagada. haidi proper storage to biba magi preparation ko adudagi di amu kujit ngasi su part of the ngasi ki program sigi matuni na ngasi cell fusion technique amo do dori dana adu beneficiary side khambiraga cell fusion sigi technique se hairaga si tawro matungda ngasai disposal matung ta ba step su maru oi ba si tawraga na akoina needle kamai dispose to ba blood spill tawraga kamai handle to ba sugumbo myam si su home therapy ki part amane hai tare.
A combined team of the CDO Kakching under the supervisions of the Binoy Chongtham Additional SP Operations and overall supervisions of the TH Bikramjit Singh MPS, SP Kakching District conducted a cordons and search operations in the Kairak Maning Lekai Muslims area today. The operations, which took place from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. involves the verification of the 105 individuals across approximately 45 houses. However, no recoveries or arrests of the persons were met during the operations. And now let's take a short break. Keep watching for more updates.
Admission open for BNYS medical degree at S. Thangapazam Medical College of Naturopathy and Yogic Science, Tamil Nadu, affiliated to Dr. MGR University, Chennai. 12 Science Star General Natraga OBC 50% and ST Natraga SC 35% score Toba Singna, NEET Yaudana Ayus Dr. Tambayaragani, Akupamarul Gidamak, Dr. K. Basanta Singh, Nature Cure and Yoga Hospital, Kongba Khetri Lekai, contact number 9436039525, Natraga 9436894364.
Gear up for the future with Quantum University. Write your success story with our new age programs that shall be amongst the top 3 most rewarding careers in India and across the globe in the next decade. One of the reasons why Quantum is a leading private university in India is these world-class partnerships, which makes it stand out among the rest.
Fly High Aviation and Hospitality Institute, shaping the career professionally. Admission open for the aspiring candidates for cabin crew and ground staff. We provide you the platform to build your career in the aviation industry. Fly High Aviation and Hospitality Institute. Please visit our office at Ningthemcha Karong Hairangoithong West or connect with our contact number 841-580-9675 for the opportunity.
Diabetes ko loina da hingliba sing tha magi manungda control to bangamle. Urea creatinine wangbasu tha magi manungda hantaba ngamle. Kong hamba nungaite basu numit mga nigi manungda fahan bangamle. Pile saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahan bangamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oy bangamle. BP wangbasu tha amagi manungda normal oy bangamle. Fatty liver oy basu tha amagi manungda fagat han bangamle. Pumnamak natural oy ba hidak makhalna layang jabani. Hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite. Makhata na hidak chabagi mathau su tararoy. Hena kupa parol gidamak ngasimak langsin birau Diabetes Hospital Soibam Lekai Ayangpali Road opposite Karkinos Jennings Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
Welcome back after the break. To go further with the villages of the Lamsang and the nearby villages, urged the authority concerned to complete the Lamsang bridge at the earliest. The incompletions of the bridge resulted many villages inconvenience in transportations. In this regard, Ann Tampa Devi Secretary Lintoingambi Women's Welfare Association Lamsang told media person today that the Lamsang Bridge is one of the important bridges on Uripu Kangchup Road. The said bridge was demolished in order to construct a new RCC bridge 2 by 3 years back. Subsequently, the constructions work also began, but it is still incomplete due to the negligence of the authorities. The father said that the HCC Private Limited, located at the Lamsang Tautong, is the concerned authority to construct the bridge. We condemn the slow progress of the work for the constructions of the bridge. In rainy seasons, the Nambul rivers on which the Lamsang bridge is being constructed is frequently flooded. The diversion roads at nearby the bridge is frequently flooded and it cuts the road. Many villages located at Lamsang and nearby villages frequently disturbs in transportation due to the flood. So the concerned authorities should complete the said bridge at the earliest. If fails, various agitations should be launched, she added.
Kangsun road na riba, ito yung Lamsang Bazaar, manili kung maningay na kanga riba, Lamsang Bazaar ito si, when music side si ICC company na side si kung sa iya ni hendele, sa iya ni hendele nung suta ko ding nung suta da nati, ako nung matang aying amatang nung gawa matanda, ako lambi se, thum na ising dia dati mati ilay kali, silay da ko sa payade, gai da nati, aduna nakraba Lamsang Bazaar ko wang mata na rin, aduna ako yung kali sina. Ogi praja ko sa duk mati awa batin gare aduna koi yaragadi koi mari lai na bo authority na koi masigi thong se yam thuno lo chen ba aduga thong se loi ding ai manu da ko lambi se kara mai na toraga satpa yana na ba koi nung sa ising jauraga ju satpa yana ba se kamai to bodagi ha se masi mari lai na bo authority na koi atu bo tam de se local pure ga hai jeni koi praja magi site gi.
The Sirao and the Suknu areas of the Waikong subdivisions within Kangching District, Manipur has been placed under Section 144 of the Criminal Procedure Codes following concerns over potential disturbances to the peace and public tranquility. District Magistrate Rohit Anand, IAS, issues the orders on June 28th, citing information received from the Superintendent of Police, Kangching, regarding possible unlawful activities by anti-social elements. The order, effective for 3 weeks starting from the 12 p.m. on June 28, prohibits assembly of 5 or more persons likely to return unlawful, carrying out of the firearms, swords, sticks, stones or other lethal weapons, unauthorized construction activities in the specific regions, and flying drones without written permissions from the authorities, government agencies, functionaries and the security forces involved in law enforcement and the essential services are exempt from this restriction. The Subdivisional Magistrate SDMs of the Waikong subdivisions has been appointed as the executive magistrates on duty. They are authorized to take necessary actions to disperse unlawful assemblies, hold unauthorized constructions, and maintain public peace. If needed, the executive magistrate can request assistance from the district police, central armed police forces, and Assam Rifle to disperse gathering but threaten public security. Starting July 1, the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India, TRAI, has announced reductions in the waiting periods for mobile number porting after SIMs and replacements. The period has been shortened from 10 days to 7 days to enhance users' convenience. Sorry for the technical error. Let's continue with the period has been shortened from the 10 days to 7 days to enhance users' convenience, TRAI stated on Friday. The decisions to implement a waiting period for the mobile number porting aims to mitigate SIM swap scams, where fraudsters obtain personal details through the phishings. This fraudulence practices involves deceiving victims into revealing sensitive information, which is then used to request a public duplicate SIM cards from the mobile operators under false pretenses. Once the fraudulent SIM is activated, fraudsters exploit it to intercept OTPs and access the victim's bank account. The new rules, part of the Telecommunications Mobile Numbers Portabilities 9 Amendment Regulations 2024, issued by the TRAI on March 14, 2024, reflects ongoing efforts to prevent fraudulent porting. TRI stated that the balance between the deterring frauds and the minimizing inconveniences for the subscriber, noting that the wait period should be adequate without causing undue delay for the legitimate users. For ELITETV News channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 94028909882 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channels or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wrap up the headlines once again. MPCC expresses dissatisfaction over non-mentionings of the Manipur's issues in the presidential speech by Draupadi Murmu. Kokomi spokesperson Kurizam Tauba to champions Manipur's cause at UNHRC sessions. Your visits and words can end the violence in Manipur within 24 hours. World Meitei Council to PM Narendra Modi. Memorandum containing 4 points agenda submitted to Governor Anusuya for tabling before the ongoing parliament sessions. Apunba Meitei Imalup. And Section 144 imposed in areas of Kakching district over speculations of disturbance in peace. Well, that's all for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining with us and have a great night.